Welcome to Moose Plays, everyone. I'm the Liquor Moose, and today we're going over the team builder for our Season 6 battle against the Burlington Beedrills, which is newcomer Dan's team. Uh, Dan, for how little of Pokemon he's actually played, seems to know at least the basics. Um, he's drafted an okay team. He's got a few threats. I'm hoping that I brought the right counters to them. Um, so yeah, I guess we'll just get right into it. So physically defensive fortress is up first. Um, does really well against things like Crobat and Landorus T and Chestnut. To an extent, Hitmonlee um, also does well against it, or does well against Hitmonlee as long as he doesn't bring Blaze Kick. Um, just the normal stuff I've brought on Fortress for pretty much the entire season. Spikes, Gyro Ball, Volt Switch, Rapid Spin, all some pretty basic stuff. Next up, we've got Donphan. Again, just some. It's physically defensive again. Specifically because Fortress can't deal with all of the threats here. Um, it does have Fortress does have a bit of trouble against Entei. Excuse me. Um, Also, this thing does an okay job of walling um, Regirock that has Fire Punch and Raichu Alola that doesn't have Grass Knot. And again, just the normal stuff like Stealth Rock, Earthquake for Stab, Rock Slide, and Knockoff. Uh, Next up, we've got Spark Mandrels making a return, Choice Scarf version, so that way it can outspeed both Crobat and Mega Beedrill. Um, so I've got Earthquake to deal with this Raichu, and it can also deal with Entei. Wild Charge is the main attack I want to use here. Um, it one hit kills Beedrill in this set, and does massive damage. I don't know if it one hit kills Crobat. It does massive damage to Feeny. Um, Ice Punch for coverage because he does have Landorus T, and that'll definitely one hit kill. And then even though I'm a physical set, I'm still bringing Volt Switch because honestly, Electivire doesn't have that great of a fourth coverage move, and I would just rather have offensive momentum going forward. Next up, we've got Slowking. Got my King Bob. So again, physically defensive Calm Mind. It's a pretty common set. This thing walls excuse me, it walls both Landorus and Entei rather well. And then, so obviously the namesake move of the set, Calm Mind, will raise special attack and special defense one stage. Slack Off for some HP recovery. Scald for stab and hopefully to get some burns. And Ice Beam for coverage. It's just, again, your standard stuff with Slowking. Next up, Superman 64 is making a return. Uh, Again with the no, not again. This is the first time I'm giving him specs. In the case where I can't get Electivire to connect a Wild Charge onto Feeny, I do want to have a Sludge Wave as backup to just wreck it. Also notable that Steam Eruption does massive damage to all forms of Regirock, since Regirock is mostly a physical wall. Fire Blast for another stab. And then Focus Blast also for some coverage since Regirock does get hit by it. Cradily, Tauros, especially since Cradily does get Storm Drain to try to absorb the Steam Eruption. Overall, this thing's just supposed to be like the main wall breaker of my team. And then I've got Weavile. So Weavile, I'm bringing in Life Orb set again. This time, since I'm not running a Choice Scarf, I will be giving it Ice Shard. I think it deals like minimum 70 to Mega Beedrill. So even if he switches in Mega Beedrill on a Poison Jab, I can still get the knockout with an Ice Shard. The nice thing, or I guess the bad thing about using it, but also the good thing being against Mega Beedrill, is that Mega Beedrill lacks priority. So, um, like, don't get me wrong, adaptability is great, and this thing deals massive damage. But no priority is actually rather important to try to get kills on Pokemon such as Weavile that it outspeeds. So Ice Shard is definitely for that. Also hits Landorus T. Icicle Crash for a more powerful stab attack, again for Landorus, and then just for hitting things in general. Pursuit Trapping is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know how awesome Pursuit was until I used it this season. With extensive practice against Matt, um, Pursuit Trapping is very, very good. It will one-hit kill a Raichu if he does bring the Raichu Alola if he does bring that, and then Poison Jab for coverage. Again, Feeny does pose a problem. I can't really let it. Excuse me. I can't really let it live for too long. He likes using the. It's a weird combo. It's Nature's Madness combined with Brine, since Nature's Madness halves the health of a Pokemon that it hits, so it'll be brought down to half. And then he uses Brine, which I think it's just doubles power when the Pokemon's around when the target's around half HP. I need to see what the actual text is for that one, because around half seems pretty unspecific for a Pokemon move, so I might check that out later. Um, but anyways, that's my team. I'm sorry if you hate seeing the same old stuff that I bring, um, but with Pokemon, like anything else, consistency is key. Uh, like for the most part, the sets that I bring are like the most consistent sets in general. So that's what I'm gonna stay with. The only thing I'd say out of my entire team, the only thing I'd say I've stirred from the norm from was probably Volcanion. Just all the times that I've brought the Assault Vest version, and even the Choice Scarf version is not normal on a Volcanion. But honestly, other than that, everything's pretty normal for me. Like I'm not gonna sacrifice results just for a bit of spice. Always go with the consistent stuff. So yeah, that's my team. If anything changes between the filming of this video and the battle, I will let you all know. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.